The news headline: President Tinubu sends strong order to DSS for raiding Efcc office, tells them to do this immediately. Welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning in to the news. But kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the details. Please listen carefully to the end. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has instructed the Department of State Services (DSS) to vacate the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) office in Ikoyi, Lagos State. In a statement released by the State House, President Tinubu emphasized the need for an amicable resolution if there were any issues between the two crucial government agencies. Earlier this week, officials from the DSS prevented EFCC personnel from entering their office in Ikoyi. This move created tension between the agencies, prompting President Ahmed Tinubu to intervene and seek a peaceful resolution. Meanwhile, the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal has announced the adjournment of the suit filed by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu in the February 25 presidential election. The case has been rescheduled to resume on Wednesday, May 31. During the tribunal proceedings on Tuesday, the petitioner's lawyers, led by Eyitayo Jegede San, tendered copies of result sheets, printouts of the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System (BVAS), and records of the number of permanent voters card (PVC) collected for the last presidential election across all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). The tribunal admitted these documents as evidence to initiate the hearing. Surprisingly, the petitioners decided not to present any witnesses, which raised objections from the lawyers representing the respondents in relation to some of the documents presented. Following the arguments and submissions from all concerned parties, the panel, led by Justice Aruna Desmani, decided to adjourn the sitting until 2 p.m. on Wednesday. In a separate development, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, presented his first witness in court as part of the lawsuit challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu in the February 25 election. The proceedings took place on Tuesday at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. The legal team representing Obi and LP presented Lawrence Uchenna Nwaketi, a lawyer from Ihiala, Anambra State, as their initial witness. Obi's lawsuit revolves around the issue of Tinubu's qualification to contest on the platform of the All Progressives Congress (APC) due to the alleged double nomination of his vice, Kashim Shettima, and a reported drug trafficking conviction in the United States. As the tribunal adjourns for further deliberations, Both parties involved in the legal proceedings eagerly await the next hearing, which will shed more light on the arguments presented and the subsequent decisions of the courts. The DSS actually went ahead to raid the office of the EFCC in Ikoyi, and they went there. They do not allow any personnel of the EFCC to enter into their office. And the reason why they did this was actually not said. But until the president had to involve himself in this, that is when they had to stop. They actually stopped the anti grant agency from accessing their workplace. And the president told them that they should vacate the EFCC office. The DSS operatives actually stormed the EFCC office around 7 a.m. on Tuesday, and they actually refused to leave despite dialogue between the operatives of both agencies. The Tuesday development followed a seeming rivalry between the DSS and the EFCC over the ownership of the building. So this was what actually caused the issue. Both parties want to claim the building, whereas the EFCC had experienced shock at the manner in which this operative of its sister agency denied its operatives entry into its Lagos office. The spokesperson for the EFCC, Wilson Swéäring, said that operatives of the Lagos command of the EFCC actually arrived at their office on number 15 Awolowo Road, Ikoyi, on Tuesday, May 30, 2023 in the morning, and they denied entry by agents of the DSS who actually barricaded the entrance with armored personnel carriers. This development is very strange to the Commission, given that they have cohabited with the DSS in the facility for over 20 years without incidents. So why will ownership of building cause incidents now? We have come to the end of the news. What's your view to this? Do you think it was right for the DSS to storm the EFCC office based on ownership of the building, not allowing them to have access to their office? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you.